What's something that you're looking to accomplish in the next 12 months?
I would like to double, at minimum, double the size of the team. So I want to 25 members. Probably we're structured. We have like a hierarchy structure. So I'd want to have 5 team leaders. We currently have like one, but like people are transitioning in and on their way. So 5 leaders, 25 members minimum, and I want everybody to hit their $1 million minimum. First year with
Yeah.
me, you're gonna hit your million. Um, if you don't hit your million, I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah.
So that would
And
be
you're
my
at
goal.
what, 10 right now? You're at 10 right now?
Yeah, with
Ish.
onboarding people
Yeah.
currently on.
We I think for us that hockey stick kind of was like that 15 mark. Like we went from 15 to 25, 30 really quick. Like that for some reason was what allowed us to get there. So that's awesome because from there, not many team leaders that I've spoken with are thinking to that level. A lot of it is, and I'm not saying this is you, but a lot of it is, I want to stay small but have the big hitters, right? And there's pros and cons to all of that, right? It's identifying your value proposition and who you can truly serve, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's something that you're looking to accomplish in the next 5 years?
God, I better be retired. No, hopefully, but that's a separate conversation. But no, I think in the next 5 years, what I'd like to do is expand into other sectors of the industry. So, I'm really much more qualified to, well, now I'm qualified for what I do, but technically I'm more qualified to like design your house and stage your house and market your house. I do have a graphic design degree and a visual merchandising degree. Those are both literally marketing and graphic like design degrees. So
Right.
I think I'm probably going to move into additional services from the Melmed Group. Whether it's social like marketing for agents, closing gifts, branding, brand identity, or staging, signage, interior design. So I kind of see myself growing my business, getting it to a place where my leaders and my managers own the real estate portion of it, and then growing into other sectors over the next couple of years and really, establishing the brand.
I love it. What's a legacy goal for you? What's something that you're looking to hit when you're no longer here?
I honestly want to be the person that people say like he is the reason that I was able to get to what I got to. Um, so like I think we all have someone who either was hard on us or both or supported us or both or multiple people. It could be a third grade teacher, it could be your first boss that you hated and now you realize they're the best boss you ever had, because they taught you something that you didn't realize you would need. I want to be that person for people that's like, when nobody believed in me, he believed in me. When nobody thought I could do it, he thought I could do it. So I think if I could like when I'm gone, if people could think of me as somebody that inspired them to go after their dreams, that would be the ultimate accomplishment for me. That's really what I think about it every day when I'm talking to people. How can I inspire these people? How can I make sure that they know
Yeah.
that they're worth it? How can I leave them better than when I met them? So
Yeah.
I think that would
Yeah.
be my legacy. What about you?
It's the same. Like we have a lot of parallels in the way that we think of the real estate space, and it's that. I mean, it's I think we have over the years 7, 8, bartenders or waiter service servers that transitioned out of that career into real estate. You know, changing the life and I think some of this is some people may think like this is over the top, but like when you take someone who was working, making 40, 50, $60,000 a year at a job that they hated, right? Or at a job that, wasn't really the work-life balance, and you can show them how they can make $150,000 in real estate. and they're doing that consistently, and it just takes them and their family on a whole different trajectory of what they were on. That that is what that's why I love helping people get into this business, because again, I got in at 22 and I got lucky, right? I had the mentor from day one. I had the person that invested in me day one, provided the leads, the systems, the tools, the trainings, all of those things. And there's so many agents that get into this business that have potential, but they went to the wrong spot, or they didn't
Mhm.
get connected to the right people, or they didn't
Mhm.
have the support system, right? And I think about the people that can truly change their life and their family's life by just doing real estate, and we've had several of those already, in my 12 years, and we'll continue to do that, right? But it's getting them out of this situation that they were in, and completely changing that for them, and the trajectory of where they're going.
100%. We have the same we got the same thing going on, I think. Similar.
I mean, like for me, part of my thing is like, why is the failure rate 86, 87% by the end of year two or whatever it is? Like, it doesn't need to be that way, right? I mean, at the end of
Right.
the day, it's there's enough for all of us to go around. School. Don't get me started on the whole school thing, just in general. But it's not designed to give you success. Real estate classes isn't designed to give you real estate success. They
Yeah,
don't teach
no.
you anything. They don't
Yeah,
teach you
nothing to
anything, right?
use.
So like, I'm trying to bridge that gap, right? Okay, you pass the test. Now let's show you the systems, the tools, the processes, and the mentality of
Right.
how to go about doing this, because real estate's simple but hard. It's simple in, we have to create opportunities every single day to talk to people about buying or selling real estate. The hard part is all of the complexities that we create around how to do that one thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's why I love having, people like yourself on here, because we all come from different journeys and we all built our business different ways. You started on a team. I started on a team. Some people started as an individual. Some people focused on listings, and people focused on buyers, and open houses versus internet leads, and all of that stuff works. But the reality is all of the successful people showed up and they did it consistently.
Yeah, it was in them, I can't
Yeah,
make somebody
yeah,
successful, but I can highlight who they are. They have to do the work. But I
yeah,
mean, there's no better
yeah,
industry. I truly believe this. There is no more rewarding industry than real estate when it comes to output for the input that you put in.
yeah,
If you just sit and grind, if you're out there just when you're going to the bank, when you're at the gas station, whatever you do, whether you're grinding, you're making cold calls, you're meeting people, you're doing what you do every day, like there's no other industry where if you just live it, breathe it, and really believe you can do it, you're gonna do it. You're gonna nail it. It's just
yeah,
let everybody else quit around you. You know what I mean? That's what I tell my new team members. I'm like, don't give up. The only way you will
yep,
fail is if you give up. That is, you're going to be successful unless you give up. And it sounds so simple, but it's really, that's why the failure rate, is what it is. You just got to hold
yeah,
on, especially for that first year to 2 years. It's like most people aren't going to be very successful, but that's the buy-in for the good
yeah.
stuff, you know?
But well, and here's the deal, right? Most people aren't going to be successful because they don't ask the right questions, or their ego gets in the way. Because there are people
Yeah.
like you, like me, and others in our city that have opportunities to where we would welcome all of them with open arms
Oh yeah.
and say, "Hey, I know you're brand new. Come join us." Yeah, you might have to lose the ego for the first, 6 months, 12 months, year and a half, 2 years to learn. But I promise you, when you leave here, you're going to be way better and more successful in the future.
Yep.